A recent report says the Chinese Communist Party tried to influence Western countries during the pandemic. It says the regime encouraged nationwide lockdowns in its international diplomacy. NTD correspondent David Vives has the details.
European countries are copying China's methods with regard to managing the CCP virus, also known as coronavirus. This is the conclusion of a report released on June 21st, which details the reactions of several governments over the past year.
The Chinese communist regime said it found the solution to the pandemic, and from this point started very aggressive diplomacy against other countries, saying they should copy it. That's where I started this study.
When the CCP virus emerged in 2020, European countries had various solutions in mind. For example, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said to let the virus circulate as a way to achieve herd immunity. In France, a government report showed Taiwan's strategies to control the CCP virus delivered excellent results, including low death tolls. However, both countries choose to go for a nationwide lockdown. According to Husson, this has to do with pressure from the Chinese Communist Party.
Nationwide lockdowns extended the duration of the crisis and complicated herd immunity, and this happened under the influence of Chinese diplomacy.
The report says the UK, France, Sweden and Italy all went through a similar pressure campaign. For example, in the UK, Boris Johnson's Twitter account was prey to hundreds of messages saying he was leading the country to genocide. Many of those messages came from accounts that did not exist before the Prime Minister said he would let the virus circulate. At the same time, the Imperial College, which has strong ties to China, was the first university to ask for total lockdown. In Italy, some hashtags saying "Thanks China" or "Grazie Cina" went viral in March 2020. But the report says at least a third of these hashtags came from bots. This happened at a time when China sent ambassadors to Italy to encourage the authorities to impose a national lockdown.
There were hundreds of thousands of messages on Twitter that came from bots, just like the 50-cent army in China. Those were supporting the CCP's propaganda in European countries.
3.9 billion people have been under lockdown at some time since the spread of the CCP virus. Reporting by David Vives, NTD News, Paris.